Yo, I know that the dating scene is dying. The club scene is definitely dying. Of course, some people will say that going to the club is not the place to meet somebody. That's not the place to meet your wife or the place to meet your husband. Of course, a lot of people will say this. But guess what? That's where a lot of people in the past have met their significant other. Am I lying? That's where most people went to in order to interact with the opposite sex. Maybe buy a lady a drink. You know how you used to do. Get fresh, get fly, throw on your best clothing, your perfume, your cologne, get your hair done. Ladies, get your nails done. But now, no. Things have taken a turn for the worse, especially when it comes to clubbing. And what's one thing that I believe has killed this? Social media. Definitely. If you don't agree, well, we're about to get into it. Because social media has definitely destroyed the dating market, the dating game. It's destroyed. It's done. Finito. People are not dating like that anymore. Not to mention, most men are checking out anyway. That's what that means. Men are checking out. Adios. They're gone. They don't care anymore. And when I say they, I'm talking about we men. We don't care if we don't have a date for Valentine's anymore. We don't care if we go to a club. Most men aren't even going to clubs anymore. You can look the stats up. Most men are not going clubbing anymore. No matter what age. It's a waste of time. Why would you go to a club where the women don't even come to meet the men anyway? Most men are unattractive to most women. Let me repeat that for you. Most men are unattractive to most women. They don't see you on the dance floor. They don't see you at that bar. They're looking for a specific man. That's the reason why. Most women have blinders on. They're looking straight ahead for that specific man. So, of course, you might be to their left. You might be to their right. They don't see you. Who are you? You're just a regular-ass man, a regular 9-to-5er, so they don't see you. This is the reason why social media has killed the dating game. The dating market is trash because now you can go on social media and get DM'd by the top echelon of men, the most established men. And now when you go to the club, it's the same thing. Most women go there for validation. Most men go there, and let's be real with each other. You're not going to no club in order to listen to the music. That's bullshit. You could do that at home. We all have Apple Music now. You get all the hits, all the music you want, all the new albums as soon as they drop. You can listen to that shit in your home. You could dance in your home while you're cleaning up like most of y'all do anyway. So, what do you go to the club for? Again, don't say it's for your girlfriends. Don't say it's just to listen to music. Don't say it's only to dance. Don't say it's just to have a drink. You could do all of that at home. But guess what you're missing at home, though? The opposite sex's companionship. You don't have that person to keep you company in your home, especially if you're not dating anyone. He'll come knocking. But you are searching for a certain type of man. So you do what? You go to the clubs. Now, when you get to that club, again, what do? Instead of mingling, being sociable, talking to the opposite sex, a man might approach you, ask you to dance. You may go and dance with him. If you're not feeling him, you still go and dance with him. It's just a dance. If he tries to talk to you, get your number, you turn him down, nicely. A woman will what? She'll record your ass. If you're a lame dude that she's not feeling, she'll record you and then post you on social media. Now, next thing you know, Monday morning, everyone is laughing at you. You are the new meme. And men are not trying to have that happen to them. Not anymore. This is why most men are not going out anymore. It's pointless to men. If you don't believe me, when you go to work, ask your coworker. That man who stays to himself, doesn't say much. He doesn't party on the weekends. Now they are talking about cell phones being banned in clubs. It's exactly what I said. You go there and you are recording everything for social media. You're not partying. You're not socializing. You're not trying to meet anyone. You're just recording for social media, and that's it. So once again, men have stopped going to clubs like that. Matter of fact, wait a minute. They've got a club. You see the picture ahead of you right there. A club where everyone is wearing headphones. That's different. I mean, it's different to the point where a lot of people may try it, but that's totally different. You're not socializing. If let's say they're playing a different type of music in everyone's ears, right? You can't hear somebody who's trying to talk to you. It's hard enough to hear someone in the club without headphones. Now you mean to tell me everyone has headphones? Do y'all not see what is going on here? Do y'all not see the reason why they are doing this? It's not sociable. You're not socializing. It's probably because of the music she's listening to. It's definitely not because of the guy in front of her. So let's see exactly why they are banning or trying to ban cell phones, because they say that cell phones are killing the dance floor. And we know this for a fact. No one is dancing anymore.
Phones to be banned in your favorite nightclub. There is a push to keep you off your device, especially when you're on the dance floor, and it's urging people to remain in the moment without any distractions. Fox5's 𝗙𝗵𝗵𝗵𝘁𝗰𝗵𝗵 has reaction to this plan to see if everyone is in sync.
We all get it, right? If you're in a special place with a DJ who's rocking it, you want to share it with the world. But this phones-first culture is grinding dance floors to a halt, with guests stopping to record for their social media. And nightlife leaders started taking notice whenever they went out.
I noticed that thousands of people, on the ground floor would have their phones out. And I was like, whoa, nobody's dancing. 3,000 people here, not a single person is dancing.
𝗕𝗲𝗹𝗵𝘁𝗰𝗹𝘂 is one of the co-founders of 𝗕𝗵𝗀 in 𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗵, a unique nightclub that infuses breathtaking performances. Always on the edge, they're now one of the first New York City nightclubs to ban cell phone use on their dance floors, encouraging their guests to enjoy the moment. As for feedback, they say 100% of their guests are raving about it.
We were interviewing people live on the ground, asking them what they thought about no phones policies. There was not one negative thing to say. Everyone was like, yes, this is what we need.
And here's the thing, for those who want to remember that night, well, the nightclubs have their own professional photographers, and they post that content to their social media. 𝗕𝗵𝗀, the city's executive director of Nightlife, says constantly having cameras recording makes others on the dance floor self-conscious and damages social connection.
Listen, you're here for the music, you're here for the camaraderie, you're here to meet people, to dance, and that's where the focus should be. It doesn't mean that you can't use your cell phone anywhere. It just means that you shouldn't use it in that particular space of the establishment.
You go there to socialize, to meet people, to have a drink, listen to some music, and dance. They're not even doing that anymore. Because do you see this picture right here? This is exactly what it is. It's narcissism. Everyone is recording themselves, taking pictures of themselves, and that's it. I can't tell you how many clubs I've been to recently where this is exactly what it looked like. Everyone was taking pictures. Well, let me be specific. Not just everyone. The women were just in there taking pictures of themselves and of their friends, and it was selfie heaven. That's all it was. It was selfie heaven. They're taking pictures of their drinks. They're taking pictures of the dance floor, the empty dance floor. They're taking pictures of the club. But no one's dancing. No one's socializing. No one's talking to each other anymore. And it's the same thing with dating. When you're at a restaurant and you sit down and you see everyone on their cell phones, and I'm talking about when you're sitting across from someone else and that person has their cell phone in their hand, you have your cell phone in your hand and you're not even paying each other any attention. And that's the reason why I guess they are trying to curb that. No photos, no cell phones on the dance floor. Now here's where things I believe is going to get tricky. When you say none of this on the sales floor, when you say none of this on the dance floor, guess what? That means no one's going to be on the dance floor because they're not on the dance floor now anyway. So they're just not going to go to the dance floor. No one dances. The people that they interviewed that said, yeah, we're all down for this. Yeah, let's implement this. I guarantee you those are the people that's not even dancing anyway. They're not even going to the dance floor anyway. So they just have their phones in their hands in the bathroom, taking selfies all day, showing off their outfits. It's a form of narcissism, and that's exactly what cell phones have made most people, especially women. Narcissists, just taking straight pictures of themselves and not enjoying what's around them.
And they're banned on the dance floor to protect that vibe. But here at the House of Yes, for instance, they're not trying to be draconian. And there are other areas where you are encouraged to pop it out and take a picture or shoot a video. What they say they're trying to push back against is this movement created by social media where everybody feels like they have to broadcast out to the world whenever they're in a cool or respectful.
Oh, wow, and y'all see the sign right here. All bathrooms may be used by anyone of any gender expression or identity. Yeah, this is definitely New York City. Let me read that for you again. All bathrooms may be used by anyone of any gender expression or identity. So, ladies, that means a man such as myself, if I identify as one of y'all, then I can walk into the bathroom with one of y'all because I identify and I express myself as the opposite gender. So how safe are you really with bathrooms like this? I digress, though. We're not going to get into that. But you can clearly tell this is definitely New York City. And it's crazy to me how they actually have to tell people that you shouldn't have your cell phone on the dance floor. You shouldn't have your cell phone here. You can pull out your cell phone there. We encourage you to take pictures here. That is crazy. You have to tell grown adults this. But this is the world that we're living in, and it's only going to get worse.
People nowadays, yeah, they're almost trained to think that, you know, like if they want people to like them, you know, they have
narcissism.
to show that they're doing something cool.
Narcissism. What did I say?
Make sure guests prioritize being cool first. So dance floors don't have to be renamed social media.
Everyone's recording. Everyone has a cell phone in their hand. And once again, they are not interacting with each other. They're not dancing with each other because I just have to capture that moment, that special moment, that moment that might go viral just so that people on my social media can like it, just so that I can post it. It might go viral in the morning. You never know. I may wake up to 10 million views. You never know. So let me not interact with anybody. Let me not socialize with anybody. Let me not interact with the guy that's trying to get my number. None of that. And this is the reason why a lot of men are walking away. Men who are established or high value, as they have started calling men with money and men with status, they're not going to clubs like that anymore either. Because now it's easy. You can just buy a bottle. But men know that they want to interact with women. And when you're just in that section so that you can take pictures of the bottles and you're not paying them any mind, what's the point? This is the reason why a lot of men are starting to stay home. And I guarantee you, when you go to the club next weekend, count how many men that you would actually take seriously and how many women that are there. That'll tell you exactly where we're headed. Until next time. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.